Hi there, it's Meonicorn. Today I'm going to bring you all the books that I'm going to try to read in the following week for not one, not two, but 3 events. Although Friday and Saturday are still part of Bookathon, I want to challenge myself more and participate in 2 more reading events. The first one is the Autumn Cozy Reading Night, hosted by Laura, and the following day is the Dewey's 24 Hours Readathon that I'm going to take part in. And after that, right behind Bookathon and Dewey's 24 Hours Readathon is Autumnreadathon that's hosted by Mercedes from Mercedes Musings, and I want to participate in all 3 events, so let's talk about the books that I'm going to read. I'm doing only okay for Bookathon because I started late, so I still have a lot of reading to be done. So for Cozy Reading Night, I have 2 shortest books from my Bookathon TBR that I'm going to read on that night. The first one is The Sign of 4. It's a pretty short book. And the second one is Murder on the Links. There are 2 mystery books that I think is perfect for a autumn cozy reading and for a quick reading as well. And the following Saturday is the Dewey's 24-hour readathon, and on that event, I'm going to try to read The Unseen World. I don't know if I can start reading this book before the Dewey's 24-hour readathon, but if I haven't started yet, I'll just try to read the whole book in one day. The book is 450 pages, and I think I can get it done if I get up really early. After the 2 events, there's the Autumn Readathon. It has 4 main challenges and 2 bonus challenges that you can take part in, and I will try to do them all. The first challenge is to read a gothic book, and I'm going to read Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I heard the book is really gothic. It's talking about an orphan lady who works for an old lady as maid, suddenly got proposed by a man who has a really dark history, and I'm really curious to see what the history was. And the second challenge is to read a non-fiction book that makes you think about autumn, and it's really challenging for me because 1, I don't read enough non-fiction books, 2, I don't think I can find any books related to autumn, so I choose to listening to Into the Wild by John Krakauer. The author has abandoned everything and donated his whole savings to charity, and he went to Alaska to live, as the title suggests, Into the Wild. It's a very classic nonfiction, and I think it's the only nonfiction that I can find to meet this challenge. The third challenge is to read a novel set in a very cold location. I don't know if the book that I'm chosen has a really cold location, but it has a very cold title. It's called The Ice Twin. And I've checked, the novel was set in Welsh, and I suppose Welsh is very cold. I haven't been to Welsh, but I want to someday. The book is a thriller talking about a twin girl one day dead, and the event brings her whole family sorrowness. So the mother decided to take the other twin on the island on Welsh to forget about the whole thing. But the parents discovered that the survival twin has some identification difficulties, so they're dealing with that. I wanted to read this book for a long time, and this time I'm going to listening to it as audio format. And the first main challenge is to read a historical novel, and I have chosen this one, The Axis Serpent. It's not only a historical fiction, it's a historical fiction set in Victorian period. You all know this month is Victober, and I think this settings for the book is perfect for something besides Victorian books in this month. It's talking about 2 people in Victorian era fall for each other, and they are also searching for some serpent. And that's all I know, and I have heard a lot of amazing things about this book, and I'm really looking forward to it. And the first bonus challenge for Autumn Readathon is to read a short story collection, and I have chosen this one, Breakfast at Tiffany's. The reason that I have chosen this one is because it is the only short story collection that I have right now, and it's by Truman Capote, an author that I'm really looking forward to meet. And the last bonus challenge is to read a book with a female protagonist. And I have chosen again this one, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. It is also a book that I need to read in October that I haven't started yet. I was doing pretty slow at the beginning of the month, but now I just in this reading vibe that I want to read every second, every day. So I think I'm going to try to go through all the TBRs that I set for myself. And that's it for all the books that I want to read in the following 3 reading events. And I'm currently, as you know, in the Bookathon, so I'm taking part of 4 reading events in 2 weeks. After seeing that, I suddenly realized that I still had the Victober going on, so I'm taking part of 5 reading events in 2 weeks. So good luck for me, and which book are you reading currently and which reading events are you take part in? Please let me know on the comment down below, and I hope you all happy reading. See you next time. Bye!